So how long has this been in the refrigerator?
2 days, 48 hours. It's been out of the refrigerator for about 3 hours. I'm thinking I may have possibly not used quite enough yeast, but since I'm converting to instant from active dry, that's kind of to be expected. And but it'll probably still be very, very good. I'm gonna look like an idiot when I'm doing this because I'm out of practice and my body doesn't work very well. My hands, my legs, obviously my legs. Plus I'm sitting 1.5 feet lower than I'm used to standing when I do this. And we might bring that chair over here. I'm not sure yet. Let's see what I can do. I got that going on. I'm just not supposed to be making pizza. Or at least stretching pizza. But anyway, yeah, there are a million ways to stretch dough. This way, some people consider the right way. I don't even know which way I'm doing it yet. But there are a lot of different ways. You don't have to do it a particular way to be doing it right. You might be doing it wrong, but I don't know. And it's been a while since I've done it too, so I've never done it sitting down. I'm not going to do that anymore. That's the first time I've ever done that from a seated position, I think. And you don't have to do that. It does have... There are reasons why you could toss and reasons why you might want to toss. But it's not like you have to toss. There's nothing about tossing New York style dough that makes it better, or there's nothing about New York style dough that's any better than anything else just because it's maybe tossed. Or any pizza. It's fun to impress people when you're at it, and for maybe another 15 years. But I might have to do it again. Nope. Yeah, see, we're gonna delete that one. So this is probably not gonna be the best looking pizza, but I'm doing my best. And it's not what my best used to be, but looks like I got a hole, 2 holes. That's unusual. And I have to try to get this as big as it's supposed to be too, because I'm using a good bit of dough here and I don't want it to be all thick. Even though I'm going to be peeling it onto, it's going to be a 19-inch skin, probably, and I'm going to be peeling it onto an 18-inch stone. Alright, I'm getting close. Sometimes it's good to just let gravity help you out, which is what I'm doing on occasion here. Like here, kind of pulling it apart and letting it droop. Alright, is that anywhere near as big as the peel?
I think it is.
Well, it needs to be bigger. I think I was having a problem with, I'd make these pizzas that would start out as 19 inches, but they would come out at 17 or so, even though I got a pretty clean launch onto the peel. And I guess it's because I just wasn't stretching it enough, and then I was kind of pulling it out a little bit so it would just go back to the original. This might not be a smart idea, but I'm not going to put any flour on the peel this time because they keep coming out, or at least last time I was doing it at all, they kept coming out kind of floury on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's just from the bench flour that I use. It gets so much flour on it that I don't need any flour on the peel. Yeah, we're definitely gonna I'm not gonna shoot for any kind of perfectly round beauty, kind of whatever people might think is beautiful. This pizza will be awesome regardless of what shape it turns out. I've never lost one, so hopefully I will still have never lost one. And I guess I'm not gonna measure the cheese for this one. This is really hard for me too because of my vision.
Well, you're making some perfect circles there.
I am doing all right. I think I'm doing better than I usually do. But you know, you watch like dude who's been working in New York for 20 years or longer, and they make it look so easy. I probably should have measured it, but well, I don't like going by visual, by looking. It's best to just weigh, to weigh your cheese and your other toppings, and mostly your cheese. Everything I do is work now, and that includes dropping cheese off tables and whatnot, if that happens. Oh yeah. Don't let me. That's not what I meant, but oh yeah, I think I made up my mind last time I was making pizzas to not be so worried about getting it around the outside, because I don't think they do in New York. That's about good then?
I think so.
All right. Well, thank you for
Sometimes less is better.
Yeah, and I've tried the whole spectrum of how much cheese to use on New York style, and lately I've been more in this direction, not using a lot. I didn't do this for most of the years I've been making pizza, but I do it now, and with a lot of pretty much every pizza style. Does that look like it's been enough?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so
do you want me to put it in the oven, or do you want to try putting it in the oven?
I'm gonna try. I wouldn't want you to, I mean, I don't think you've ever done this before, and right now this pizza is bigger than that stone. I don't like leaving the oven open for very long normally, but this is the first time I've ever done this like this, so maybe this time I might try to make an exception. Oh yes. Wow, that was pretty good. I think I'm doing 7 minutes here. If I can find the button. I just use that as a guide. I don't need to, I mean, I'm gonna pull it whenever I think it's done. But it'll be around 7 minutes. Try to rotate this.
It's looking good.
look done to you?
I think so. Yep.
You know, I turned the AC on, like, I cranked the AC on, and it's probably not feeling like it right here, right now, is it?
I can feel it right now.
No, I mean, it doesn't feel, I don't mean you can't feel the AC, I mean, it doesn't feel like you're in a
It's a little,
place.
yeah, it's a little warmer in here.
It's like it's a 19 inches by 16 inches. All right, let's eat.
All right. Close the fire. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be coming down. I'll zoom to the thing.
We all set?
Yep.
Ready to grub?
Let's grab.
All right. Let's see it vertical.
Like that.
Yeah.
Ready? Mmm. Very good.
Good pizza, but I think I went a little too low on the yeast. Like I said earlier, I think I've always used active dry yeast, but I used instant yeast for this pizza, 0.2% IVY. I think I would probably bump that up to 0.3 next time. That's what I'll probably do.